So it's Advent Calendar Day 18, and Masters of the Universe is kind of hijacking this Star Wars skate wave. It's the Star Wars skate arc where we do all 5 Hot Wheels skate. We open all of these. We're opening. Oh my goodness, I'm all flustered. We're opening. Oh no, there goes Prototype He-Man. We're opening up this pack. So what happened? Oh, and then we're also opening up the CoComelon Advent Calendar, the official one. And then I choose one toy to open up each day before Christmas. But as this was going, like I needed an extra space toy for the Star Wars arc that I was doing because of all of these 5 awesome skateboards that I have been opening over the past 5 days. Well, tomorrow is the 5th day for Yoda, but we are opening today this Luke Skywalker pack. The only way this video could have been better, first of all, if I, pulled myself together before I pressed record. But also, if I would have done the Masters of the Universe video yesterday, it would have been so much better for MOTU's day. But unfortunately, I never thought this out. But I had some other Hot Wheels chosen for today, but then I remembered I had this 2-pack that has to be opened. And, I mean, these are space vehicles, are they not? They are indeed really cute figures in this pack. Found this at my grocery store. Happy about that. Haven't opened up any Masters of the Universe in a while, and the stuff is stacking up. The Canadian mail strike is over, so I guess Big Bad Toy Store will be sending me things. Well, I'll have to request them to send me things from my pile of loot here. This one's going to be really easy to open. He's also in Christmas colors. That also makes things stand out. And then it comes to back to these Hot Wheels skate shoes again. These are the smaller size that don't really fit on my Max Steel action dolls or Ken feet or anything. They do fit. They fit quite nicely, except they tear. They have a very weak spot in them, and they tear when you put them on the larger feet. So it's a Big Jim, a Big Jeff day today, and take a look at Big Jeff. Big Jeff is He-Man, and especially if you look at his face. Wait, is this the bearded one? No, it's not. If you look at his face, to me it looks like it is. He is at the very least, if not He-Man's head wasn't inspired by, of course He-Man's head was inspired by this head, but also the drawings, when they did drawings of He-Man in the artwork, this is He-Man. So I did put him in, I didn't put him in my original armor, but I put him in my reissue armor, which came out in, I think, the early 2000s, and I'm just realizing now that early 2000s, the stuff is starting to feel a little more brittle, and that's old. It's 25 years ago that this armor came out. It was a reproduction of the original. He wouldn't really fit into the new stuff, I don't think, because you have to pull He-Man's body apart to put the new Origins armor on him. But this is He-Man, and he will be trying on Luke Skywalker shoes, and we will be opening up this. I guess we should jump into CoComelon first. Cody. Did I say that I remembered his name? His name is Cody. His name is JJ. This is Demo Man, because he's a demon. I do have my prototype and Lords of Power package art versions, colorations collection. That is the collection that he will go in, but I don't think I'll be showing those today. I'll have to do some dedicated Masters of the Universe videos in the new year. I don't know if we're getting 2 new prototype ones in a 2-pack. That looks so good. But for day 18, let's get into here. Day 18, day 18, day 18. That's 23, 22, 18. Oh, 18's big. Oh, it's Santa. Uh-oh. Okay. Yesterday, the Advent. Oh, it's starting to fall apart. I'm gonna have to glue it. Okay, anyway. So funny because I saw this guy yesterday at the thrift store, not in the Santa outfit, but I saw two grandpas in two different bags. It's really strange when they give us Santa, not on the 24th day. Where are my scissors? I don't know why they do that. It is kind of cool that they made JJ's grandparents into Mr. and Mrs. Claus. These figures, I think that are too small. I think that they're too, like, I mean, well, when I see them, I think that they're too small to be the kids' parents, or grandparents in this case. But I guess that's acceptable. I guess that's an acceptable scale. JJ's head is still bigger, and also there's this whole. Check this out. I think this looks in scale. He looks like a 1/6 scale kid. He's got basically the same size cranium. He wears the same size glasses. So I don't know about that, but it is cool to get Santa. His arms don't move. His head does. He bends at the waist. And I don't know what Grampy's name is, but I don't think he gets to stay out in the display, which doesn't really make sense. So maybe he will be on the display. Maybe have to set up a new display. It's getting really kind of crowded. It's really like bothering me, and I'm dropping things and that stuff's knocking under. But then we have to keep stuff under the tree. Here, I'll sit Santa under the tree. I won't put him away into the box right away, but I will pull it up from some of the figures that we opened during this holiday season. I've been stuffing into there. You can see his grandmother is Mrs. Claus. We got her quite a while ago. But let's jump into Masters of the Universe. I don't know where to go from here. I think we have to open up the cars, even though it's going to take me a while to get them open. Actually, no. We're gonna do the Hot Wheels skate. That's what we're gonna do. Because that I can open. Check out the art again. This art is so good. It's like original comic book art. Is this the first time they've done this? Where the art on here doesn't match the art on here. Oh, that destroys me. Because that is such a good Luke Skywalker comic art. And then we're getting him masked. Isn't that from two different movies? He wasn't a Jedi yet. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I did think that the artwork matched the skateboard artwork. Alright, so here is the fourth skateboard. And it has orange wheels. Everybody had different wheels so far, but here are the 4 Yoda Tomorrow. And then Star Wars, again, is written at the top, but slightly different centered on the skateboard, which I don't know what that's all about. Oh, and this is a different style, which I didn't realize until recently. See the shape of the skateboard? You skateboard kids will know. And look, there are different shapes of these skateboards. We've got a total cruiser. I think that's what this one is, with the round on both sides. But we've got small wheels, so these are all stunt boards. I know a little bit, even though I never learned to be a skater, but I want to now. Yeah, so there's different shaped ones, which is kind of cool. This Chewbacca one, I don't know if that's a completely different shape too. Never talked about that before, but those are cool. I love the comic artwork on them. It's so good. And then these are the shoes. So a little blue embellishment on these, I guess, what colors is purple and black, kind of Van style skater shoes. And let's put those on He-Man. I mean Big Jeff. See his feet slide in there nicely. It's the elastic part right there. That part rips, or it had ripped on one pair, my very first pair that I bought, and I haven't wanted to. I don't really like the style of this sneaker either, anyway, because it's not as retro as some of the other sneakers, which I definitely prefer. It's more of a. When did these first come out? Maybe not till the. I don't know. You tell me down below. In the 2000s is. They made this Van style sneaker. When did Van start making sneakers? Alright, so there we go. Big Jeff, Big Jim. Well, Big Jeff of Big Jim wearing Luke Skywalker's Hot Wheels skate sneakers. We've got so many collaborations going on here, and they look good on him. Switching out the bottoms in blue and black would be amazing on these sneakers. But let's not do that today. Let's finally get prototype 70s He-Man, which is what this is, out of the way, and let's open up 70s. Am I going to save these cards till the end? I think we'll do that. What a weird concept, but I do have to cut these out very carefully because I want to save the card, because the card's really cool too. Let's open up this one, and this is going to be one of the easiest Masters openings that I've done, because I wish all of the cards were made like this, because I love saving the packaging, and I love having the option. Maybe one day I want to put them back, get a nice shelf display, and put them on the cards on the wall. It would have been so good, but then I thought, hey, I could probably construct something myself and then, recreate these on the computer, pay someone to do it. If I had that much space and that much wall, I'd have a lot of money. So let's look at the comic book first. So this is some kind of new phenomena to work. The story for him, this guy, Demo Man, was they tried to work, I think it was a Scott Knight-like thing. I think he tried to work a prototype image. This is Skeletor's first incarnation into the mythos, and what he did was he said that it was this guy and Keldor. I forget. It's in the comic book. Two things joined together. Does he join together with Keldor to make Skeletor, or did this? I can't remember. It's in the comic book. This comic book has words because I must have gotten it from Mattel Creations, so it's in English. The Canadian ones don't have words. I forgot the crazy story already. I did know it. It was a good story. I mean, it was good for. I like actually when they can bring in the different stories from, or bring in all of the things and put them into one story. But it is, fun to mix and match your stuff anyway. In my world, Tila does definitely become a Snake Man, because she was always. I love the original figures, so I'm really into getting these ones and concept ones and Lords of Power ones. That's why this collection of figures, these are my favorite, and I did not get the Lords of Power set. I don't think it's too expensive on eBay. I definitely want that, because I thought they reissued 2 of the figures in the normal Origins line, but they still have yet to do Man-at-Arms, He-Man, and I guess it's Skeletor, but maybe this is the Lords of Power Skeletor. No, it's not. They have specific molds, and I think, and hopefully maybe they will, and then I won't have to get that one, and they'll just be color variants of the original 5-pack. But I need to get that 5-pack, I'm pretty sure, because that is the Masters of the Universe I like. I'm not a cartoon fan. I'm more of a fan of the first barbaric characters, and the fact that it mixed science and space and monsters with humans and barbarian humans, so that was so good. So with this figure, we're getting 2 extra heads, which is absolutely incredible. I think that his head is a little tiny, it's a little too tiny to fit into the line. Should I be careful with this? Okay. Probably, if I want to put this back in the package. So I was really, he's totally a Christmas figure. A space monster Christmas figure. What was I starting to say about him? I don't know, but his head is tiny, but he does come with other heads. And I think that this head is, first of all, is it one of those Skelecons or something? I think this was in the Rocks, in the promo picture, and then they made it, when they made him in Classics. I think that they made the head to go along with it, but then they included it, and then they of course made it so you could also put it on his body, and all of that is really, really cool. I like how he is minimally painted, not something that most of the fans like, but for me, I like it because it reminds me of original Masters of the Universe, and those are the toys that I grew up with and thought were the toy perfection, and to this day I do. It's Masters of the Universe. My hot take is they were basically Fisher-Price toys, and they were giant baby, but they were edgy baby toys. They were scary and cute at the same time. That is what I love about toys. His tunic is kind of interesting. These things don't come off, which I thought maybe they would, because they did make WWE sculpts with very similar spiked wrists, but they seem to be molded on. That head does seem small. I said I wasn't going to pull out. I wasn't going to pull out the figures, but I kind of have to see what his, well, I mean, I have the other head to put on it, but putting his whole body with head next to it, I guess, yeah, that is my problem with him, is that he looks like he has a shrunken head, and his head is way too detailed for the rest of him, but actually, it's not so bad. The paint is done well. And I guess maybe he's just an uncovered skull with no hood or anything, so it should be tinier and it should be smaller, and he is, I think this is what I started to say, to definitely say 100% a Christmas figure. He does look like a Christmas tree. The bow on his beard, it really does push forward that barbaric nature. I think he's even supposed to have like a hair on the back of his bald head, horned head, cool. He's kind of got a bobblehead going on. The weapons are in that unpainted style, just like original Masters of the Universe weapons, and I love it. What a great mace this is, and what a great sword. I don't think I've seen this before. I think this mace has been used. I like the little swivel in it, the curve in it. It's pretty cool. Smash things with that. Pull off his head. Try on a Skeletor head. Oh, this is softer than I thought too. And this is what the armor looks like. I'm enjoying this too much. This is something that never happened with the original line, which happens now. And with toys in general, I don't know why in the 80s they were able to make armor fit on perfectly and seamlessly, but it seems in the future, where we are now, these things like this, they always fall off. Now, I mean, there is more articulation and stuff, which is what I like most about this line, and even, I've said this a few times, I like them better than my original figures. The Origins line is better, It's I can't believe I'm saying it, but still, the first 80s ones were prototypes for these ones, basically. So, and I love prototypes, so there's still a place for them in my heart. But I guess the updated colors and everything. Let's check out. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I can't really get it on, or maybe. Oh. They all come apart. They're modular. If you don't know about Origins, and that is so awesome that you can mix and match the parts. I remember wishing for this when I was playing with mashers. Hasbro mashers are also now available again. I see them on Amazon. They've redone them. They've brought them back. I'm really curious to see if the new Hasbro mashers will will join together with the old ones from I don't know when it was, the 2000 teens that mashers came out. Anyway, I used to say, I wish Masters of the Universe would make toys like that, and they do now. But the funny thing is, I have never really taken advantage of the mix and match pieces because I just love them in their original state, their definitive state. Check out his feet. I'm pretty sure that those are new, which they didn't have to do. They could have just given him the feet that were inspired, the ones that were ultimately designed by the inspired feet. This is the inspired figure, the first drawing. Really cool, translucent, sick body color. It kind of like they did use a lot of that. Where did they use that? In the, where were they using the ooze? It was in the kids Masters of the Universe show, I believe. Okay, this skull is a bit tinier, so it does look even funnier on the head. Wow, I didn't realize that it was even smaller than this one. But it's actually surprising me how good these tiny little heads are looking on here. It's a pretty cool head. It could be bigger. The skulls could be bigger in general. I would like that. Also, this is unpainted, which I like it. He is the Christmas Masters of the Universe figure. How awesome. Are there any other Masters of the Universe figures that are as Christmassy? Is this the same tunic that they used for Splinter? Maybe they could have saved money on that. It's such a weird. It's not rubber like some stuff is. It's such a weird plastic material. It's more of a brittle rubber. Funny. Very funny feeling plastic. But this is an excellent figure. I love the unpainted detail. I think he would have been better if this wasn't painted, but I'm gonna not say too much of that. Oh, and I guess my biggest problem is the washed beard. So that is what's taking away from his head. I can say that now, because he's so simple and everything, and they put a wash on the beard. That doesn't really work for me with the figure, but it still works with me for the figure because I love this line so much. I love these figures. I love that they're articulated now. And I love that they're modular, and I love the color of him. What a great figure. So that's Demo Man. I don't know what else I can tell you. I can't believe I forgot the made-up story, but nonetheless, coolness. And now let's open up these Hot Wheels little baby figures. And speaking of Fisher-Price, they made them all chibi, so I gotta open up this carefully. So bear with me. Oh, I probably should check out a more oh no, the corner's already messed up on this card. A more substantial pair of scissors. This is an exclusive. I guess Skeletor is the exclusive to this 2-pack, and you can get He-Man on a single pack, which I didn't think I would find in Canada, but every once in a while, a grocery store will get a toy that you can't find at regular retail or a hardware store, and that's what we like. So here's the back of the packaging. I'll clean up that card later, probably glue this corner down so I can keep it neat and tidy. And it's Skeletor and He-Man, it says on there. And they don't advertise the other collection from the sets, but they're not Masters of the Universe based. They've just done other collaborations. The guns look like they move, but they don't. They've got little metal rivets holding them on, and the jaw on this. Wait, what's this? What's the name of this? Sorry, it's not going to work. I really do know land shark. I guess I really do know the names of these things. But this little mini land shark, look at Skeletor's face. He's cute and creepy at the same time. See, this is what it's all about. Are they going to fit on the tracks here? They kind of fit. They fit into the grooves, but He-Man's going to fit on here better. Oh yeah. And then the He-Man one is ultimate. This is called the battle ram. This is the battle ram, or is it just the jet sled that came out of the battle ram? Or is that? No, it's not. It's the green ship that flies around. That's called. I don't think it's happening today. I'm not having a good brain morning. Nonetheless, this is incredible. The translucent wheels are so good. Wait, maybe it says in the back. Of course it doesn't say. The jet sled. No, that's what you stand on. It's green. I have one. I have one of the original ones. It's kind of looks like a prototype because it has all the stickers taken off, and it's amazing. I also have the Origins one, of course. It's so cool. All right, and the wheels and the paint deco, and it's got that 70s Masters of the Universe. So Masters of the Universe that's why I love this collection so much, because it is kind of the 70s Masters of the Universe, because they started developing them in the 70s, basing them on lines like Big Jim and using all of the stuff from Big Jim to inspire them to make Masters of the Universe. So they're super 70s inspired, and you can see that in the falcons and the different birds and stuff and the animals and the paintings and everything that they used. It's so cool, and I love these figures, especially this one with the translucent wheels. It looks so good. And I love Demo Man. Demo Man's really cool. Concept art being brought to life is incredible. I can't wait to get more Origins. I hope the cartoon ones are awesome, but I do like the ones that do focus more on the barbarian initial creations. And also I can't wait to get Hero, and because that takes things in a whole other direction. It makes it more spacey, and which would have been great to open if I had an Eldor, or what's the guy that I just said? I just said his name. I know his name. Hero. I can't wait to get those in Origins. Those are going to be incredible. And then any ones that are homages to the 1970s inspiration for Masters of the Universe. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I opened everything I was supposed to. I'll see you tomorrow for day 19. Santa is on his way.